Hello students, in the last class we have discussed about dimension. Today I am going to discuss how will you find dimension of various physical quantities. আমি এতিয়া ইয়াত বেলেগ বেলেগ physical quantity dimension find কৰিম. First I will going to derive dimension of velocity. As you know that velocity, the expression for velocity is displacement by time. तार माने displacement tok जदि आमी time रे divide करू तेति आमी की पाम velocity पाम. तो ए फॉर्मूला बिलाक तुमालोके क्लास 9 10 त पढि आइसा. So you have got this relation in your class 9 or class 10 standard. So now expression for velocity iti ami jodi likhibole jao v equals s by t. So velocity is represented by v, displacement is represented by s, and time is represented by t. So this is your expression. iti ami janibo lagibo je what is displacement. Displacement te ki bujay. So displacement, as you know, displacement represents the straight line distance between initial position and final position. Jodi ami kong suppose a body is moving from position A to B. Eta body yat A pra B loi jabo lage. The body can travel from A to B along this path. Eneka jabo pare A pra B loi. The body can move from A to B along this curved path. A curved path to eneka jabo pare A pra B loi ba enekeu jabo pare in this path. Hane? So there are various of paths. So out of these paths, which one is shortest? Ita ami sabo lagibo je ei gutei path bilakor bitorot shortest path kuntu hoy? Shortest path hoy straight line distance AB. This is the shortest path. To ami ei shortest path to ke ki boli kau? Displacement boli kau. So displacement represents the shortest distance between initial position and final position. Our distance e ki bujay? Length bujay, path length. So ami jodi velocity dimension find koribole jao, you give square bracket here. To displacement yat s ase, displacement represents length, so you write L, fundamental quantity, by t. Time is also a fundamental quantity, so you write t. So in this way you can write L t inverse. So in expressing velocity we are using first power of length minus 1 power of time. So dimension of velocity is 1 in length and minus 1 in time. If you want to introduce mass, jodi ami yat mass introduce koribo bisaru tete ami likhibo lagibo m to the power 0 L t inverse. Tumaloke jana je m to the power 0 means 1. Anything having power 0 equals 1. Gotike ami yat mass to introduce korisu. To ami eneko kobo paru, you can express in this way: the dimension of velocity is 0 in mass, 1 in length, and minus 1 in time. Okay. The next physical quantity is suppose acceleration. Now I am going to derive dimension of acceleration. Now what is the formula? Formula is velocity by time. Velocity by time. Or you can write in this way: A equals V by T. Acceleration is represented by A, velocity is represented by V, time is represented by T. So you give square bracket here. Then dimension of velocity, as already we have discussed, it is m to the power 0 L t inverse. So here you write m to the power 0 L t inverse by t as a time is a fundamental quantity. So you write t. So after simplifying you will get m to the power 0 L t inverse 2. So This is the dimension of acceleration. So dimension of acceleration is 0 in mass, 1 in length and -2 in time. ঠিক আছে? In this way you can determine dimension of various quantities. So next, the physical quantity is suppose force. আমি forceৰ dimension find কৰিব লাগে. Now what is the expression for force? Forceৰ expression to কি হয়? So from Newton's second law you can write force equals mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration. You can write F equals m into a. So this is the expression. So from this expression you can easily calculate dimension of force. So you give square bracket here, then you write dimension of m, mass. Mass is a fundamental quantity, as you know. You write capital M, fundamental quantity. Then a, acceleration. Dimension of acceleration is L t inverse 2. ইয়াত মই L t inverse 2 লিখিছো. You can write m to the power 0 L t inverse 2. Same thing. আমি এনেকেও লিখিব পাৰো, এনেকেও লিখিব পাৰো. After simplifying, you will get yet m or power kiman ase? Power of m is 1. So you can write m L t inverse 2. So dimension of force is ki likhim 1 in mass. Massor ami first power use korisu. 1 in length and -2 in time. ঠিক আছে? তেনেকে আমি you can determine dimension of linear momentum. Linear momentum. What is linear momentum? Linear momentum of a body is the product of mass and velocity. So you can write mass into velocity. এটা বডিৰ মাছৰ লগত যদি মই velocity multiply কৰো, then you get linear momentum. The mathematical expression is P equals m into v. Linear momentum is represented by P, mass is represented by m, velocity is v. Now you find dimension of P. So you write dimension of mass capital M, dimension of v, velocity L t inverse. After simplifying you will get m L t inverse. So you can say dimension of linear momentum is 1 in mass, 1 in length and -1 in time. বুজি পাইছা সাগে? So now I am going to determine dimension of work done. As you know that work done is the product of force and displacement. It is the product of force and displacement. তোমালোকে এই ফর্মুলা বিলাক ক্লাস 9 10 ত পাই আহিছা. So আমি ইয়াৰ আগতে ফর্মুলাটো লিখিছো, work done equals force into displacement, or you can write W equals to F into S. F is the force, S is the displacement, W is the work done. Now if you want to find dimension, give square bracket. Now dimension of force আমি অলরেডি উলিয়াইছিলো. Dimension of force কি আছিল? M L T inverse 2, M L T inverse 2 into S আছে. Dimension of S কি হ'ব? It is displacement. Displacement means length, so you write L here. So you will get M L square. যদি আমি ইয়াত ইনটু কৰো পাৱাৰ কিটা এড হৈ গল, M L square T inverse 2. So this is the dimension of work done. So dimension of work done is 1 in mass, 2 in length and -2 in time. Next, if you want to find dimension of energy, So what is energy? Energy কি হয়? Energy is the capacity of doing work or ability of doing work. গতিকে আমি এনাৰ্জি মেজাৰ কৰোঁ work done পৰা, because it is the capacity of doing work. আমি work done পৰা এনাৰ্জি পাওঁ। গতিকে এনাৰ্জিৰ ডাইমেনশ্যনেল ফৰ্মুলা বা ডাইমেনশ্যন work done সৈতে similar হ'ব। So dimensional formula for energy will be similar to the dimensional formula of work done. It will be m L square T inverse 2. ঠিক আছে? Next you can find dimension of suppose pressure. আমি প্ৰেছাৰৰ ডাইমেনশ্যন কেনেকৈ ফাইণ্ড কৰিম? So dimension of pressure, if you want to find dimension of pressure, now what is the formula for pressure? Pressure is force by area. You can write P equals to F by A. So you give square bracket here, dimension of force, it will be M L T inverse 2, and dimension of area is L square. So after simplifying you will get M L inverse T inverse 2. So dimension of pressure is 1 in length minus 1 in mass minus 1 in length and minus 2 in time. ঠিক আছে? তো এনেকৈ আমি ইয়াত বেলেগ বেলেগ কোৱান্টিটিৰ ডাইমেনশ্যন উলিয়াব পাৰোঁ। So this is all about for today's class. তো আমি নেক্সট ক্লাছত কি কৰিম? আৰু বেলেগ বেলেগ কিছুমান ফিজিক্যাল কোৱান্টিটিৰ ডাইমেনশ্যন ফাইণ্ড কৰিম। Thank you.